Could a friend be also your rival? The kind of person who you admire and at the same time you try to overcome. Gauguin and Van Gogh's friendship meant not only love and support to each other, but also a confrontation in the creation field. In this video, I would like to introduce two artists, Vincent van Gogh and Paul Gauguin, their relationship and their distinctive painting styles that were unified by an interest in expressing their emotional and psychological responses to the world through bold colors and expressive, often symbolic images. Since Parisian life was characterized by competition and stress, Van Gogh decided to move to the peaceful town of Arles in the south of France in February of 1888. He dreamed of creating a studio of the South where a group of artists could work and live as a community. He invited his friend and fellow painter Gauguin to join him. Van Gogh transformed his yellow house into an artist studio in anticipation. After many persistent letters, Gauguin finally accepts and moves in with Vincent. The first few weeks were fine. They worked out a lot of motifs together, compared their results, and argued over artistic concepts. For a short period of time, Gauguin and Van Gogh were best friends and colleagues, but in the end, they could not overcome the extreme difference in propensity. Their friendship eventually breaks down in 9 weeks. Although Van Gogh and Gauguin were influenced by Impressionism, they were not satisfied with merely capturing the visual effects of nature, and instead sought to create meaning beyond surface appearances, that is, to paint with emotion and intellect, as well as with the eye. These self-portraits, painted in the year after Gauguin and Van Gogh lived together, provide a glimpse into their complex personalities and unique painting styles. After Van Gogh and Gauguin quarreled in 1888, Van Gogh became ill and spent many months recuperating in a hospital. This is the first self-portrait he created after he recovered. Van Gogh chose to paint himself wearing a blue painter's smock over a white shirt and holding several paintbrushes and a palette. He was clearly asserting his identity as an artist, yet he also used intense colors to express his mood and feelings. He painted his gaunt face with yellow and green tones, and he set his vivid reddish-orange hair and beard after a deep violet-blue background. Known for the way he applied paint thickly, Van Gogh gives a rich texture to the canvas by leaving each brushstroke visible as opposed to blending or smoothing them. He experimented with a variety of brushstrokes, dots, dashes, curves, squiggly lines, radiating patterns, woven colors, choppy short lines, and longer rhythmic strokes that created a sense of energy in his work. Gauguin painted this self-portrait on a panel of a cupboard door in the dining room of the inn where he was staying in Brittany, France. Around his floating head, Gauguin arranged a golden halo, 2 apples, a dark blue snake, and a curling vine, objects that served as personal symbols of the artist's mysterious, mystical world. Gauguin stated he had a dual nature and used the halo and snake to hint at his saintly and devilish sides. The apples allude to temptation. Like Van Gogh, Gauguin manipulated color, line, and form to explore their expressive potential. His technique, however, was different. Instead of using energetic brushstrokes and thick paint, Gauguin applied his pigments thinly in smooth, flat patches of color and outlined these broad areas of pure color with dark paint. He simplified shapes to the point of abstraction. Even though it lasted only 9 weeks and revealed their radically different approaches to painting, their short collaboration proved critical to the development of each artist's work, identity, and destiny. and produce works that help set the stage for much of modern